Look at this beautiful sky, man. That's some gorgeous sky. Check that out. Wow, and even a plane flying just to make it beautiful. Let me spin back around. Such a little slice of beauty, huh? Yeah. This is Bridgeton. Pretty place, mostly. Except the horrible crackheads in the background. Yeah. I mean, here it's pretty chill, but you need a car to get around to your job, which is kind of sad. But, I mean, you do need it because you're in the suburbs, right? But this place will eventually become more populated, gentrified, more refurbished and shit. Because there's already in the Caucasian neighborhood, I think it is, the white neighborhood, they put up a fence in one of the yards while I was gone walking through this path. So they're making it exclusive for others to not be able to get in. And it's not funny. But I mean, the fence has to be up. I mean, maybe it's for the dogs that they have, you know, but it's fun. It's not fun. It's not funny. Fun. It's not fun. But, you know, it's like, it's not like a joking that. Like, you gotta take it with a grain of salt, though. It could be for their dogs, you know. I mean, we all need fences, too. You know, some people will prefer fences. And that's the way to live life. You do need them, though, because people keep coming in your yard, I can imagine. It can be a little disturbing. Or if you don't want pests, you know, or unwanted visitors. Yeah, I can imagine. It wasn't like a white picket fence. It was just like a black fence with lines. Like one of those bar fences. And one's like in New York windowsills. Like they cover the window so that, like, you know, it's safe. So no intruders can get inside. Or something like that. Or out. Because it's like shielding. Like kind of that. But it's like on the ground. It's like a fence. It's not encapsulating the premises, but it's making the building seem like it's not to be entered in for visitors, like rabbits and shit. Well, not rabbits. Rabbits can still get through, but like dogs. There you go. Dogs can't get out. Like larger dogs. I don't know if a chihuahua will be able to slip through the fence hole. Fence lines in the fence. Cracks in the fence. Because, you know, they're not cracks. They're just like the fence lines that border, like little line slits. But a chihuahua has probably too big. Any animal, maybe a cat, a little kitten can get in. And rabbits, and, you know, like little baby, like a teacup chihuahua. That's a baby or some shit. You know, but other than that, not much is getting in, not much is getting out. But Bridgeton, it's in a pretty quiet neighborhood. I feel like I've never really talked to people in this neighborhood much. It's so weird how this place is so, it's like like, you know, distant. You know, there's no one who speaks in public or anything. They're all just silenced. I don't know if it's the police who silences them, or people in general just don't like to talk. It's just weird, man. Like, I don't know, like, I mean, some parties goers, they party, they talk amongst their family, maybe only. I mean, I get it, the family is important and all, the only most important thing, but, I mean, it can't be, like, the only thing, can it? But, I mean, here there's not much community, like, a sense of, like, oh, I'm your friend, I'll back you up here. I don't know if in their school there is, but once they get older, they don't have that contact and do things together, I guess, much. I don't really see many people. I only see the police. You know, they are cruising as usual. And, you know, they're just like being the patrolmen they are, and people just have to walk around that. So not much sense of party, not much sense of life, nightlife. So not much to do. Sense of like chill vibes, you know. It's just like very strict in terms of what you can and cannot do. And it's beautiful. Look, the sun is shining and all that, but does it actually capture the feelings in Bridgeton? No. Bridgeton is a black and white gray community, which doesn't have much to boast about. At least it's better than living in like the middle of nowhere, I guess. Because at least it has some stores and some cool food to eat. But I mean, not much. It has these things, the casual vibe, although it's litter, which I wish it wasn't. But you know, at least it has some people who like to enjoy the partying, like enjoy themselves once in a while. Not too much, I don't think, because those people are suppressed. Huh. I mean, at least they have a blue house. This one, it's pretty. Yeah. And at least the kids don't have to worry much about. Well, you have to wear uniforms. That's the thing. Here they have to wear uniforms. It's just odd. I'm like, why do the kids have to wear these things? They don't care. They just make them wear them. It's so sus, you know? That's what I mean. That's what I'm speaking of. And it's just odd. Because you're limiting the child's clothes style. That's why people here have no style. They might not pick anything because they don't have to wear it during the week. It's so odd, but it's true, I guess. Can you still take a piss in this stall? I'd probably try it, but it's probably locked. And even if it is open, I don't really have to take a piss. I'll just get on with my day. I'll take a piss at home. Or right next to the house anyway, like 2 blocks away. 2 avenues, I mean, but whatever, who cares? Yeah. But this thing, for the most part, is pretty lovely, I'm not gonna lie. Except it has a lot of hidden dangers that no one tells you about, of lurking about, such as crackheads, snakes, ticks, people who don't leash their dogs. Not just that, the dog's not being leashed, it's just cops who arrest you for no reason. People that are unfriendly sometimes. People who are rude. People who just don't care about the well-being of others. And litterers who try to like mess things up for others. A lot of that in Bristol. People who don't care about the welfare of animal things. Like, where does this piece of trash go? Oh, it goes in your yard? Like that kind of thing. Where you're tripping over your own feet. They don't even, like, even the sicknesses, like, I could explain more, but I don't want to go into it. Yeah, because if I did, I mean, I don't want to be like that guy who exposes other things of my life. Like, even if they do. A lot of gossip. There you go. Gossip's the number one here. I'm not here, but just in general, everywhere. But here, I feel like gossip is big. A lot of, chattermouths here. A lot of box of spoken words here. And that's good, but it's also bad. Because there's not much community. No one cares in the skeet crowd, the salt life crowd is strong here. I get it. They live in the country boy life, but you'll need to bring others down. It's not exactly country. This place could be anything you make it to be. But just some people prefer to smoke. I don't like smokes, man. Like, people who smoke, man, that shit hurts my lungs. It's like, why would you put some chemical that burning your throat in your body? All the little birds. There's a lot of little birds there. I'm not going to disturb them. I'll let them eat in the sunshine. Don't know what they're eating. Could be grass, but... yeah, could be grass. Could be grass. 'Cause when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. Yeah, let's just take it easy for now. Yeah, more birds. Not as big of a crowd as this time. I guess they like to flock around here at this time. They like the sunshine. I feel like birds are attracted to sunshine because they don't come out at night. I guess sun makes them happy. That's why I like birds a lot. Even if they don't like us. They know. I mean, I guess they're creatures from the skies. Well, the sun makes them joy. Like ladders, whatever. Because you feel it, in their blood. You feel it ticking. You're like, let me be free flying in the air in the sun. It's wild how they can stand such cold temperatures, though. Up there in the air. Because it must not be pretty having a cold feather. I guess they can take it because they have such good blood flow, maybe. I don't know. But it's very fragile, I think. Kind of like me if I was a bird. I have very fragile limbs, so I'm strong in my area, but I have fragile limbs. So I have to be aware of my flight pattern. Flight path. There you go. Yeah. A lot of people, just let their kids walk with their dog. They're like 9, 10 years old. Kids 8. They're walking a big dog. Well, not a big dog. The big ones are like 10-year-old kids sometimes walking big dogs, though. It's quite irresponsible. Or a little kid walking a poodle at 8 years old, but he's in the street. But these streets aren't as safe as, other streets. This place is still secluded in most parts. And there are cars. You never know, man. There's not that many cameras here. Things happen, man. More litter, you see. I mean, it's just full of seclusion activity is what Richmond is. It's not exactly, it's like a police state, like a state of stormtroopers state. You're living in like the middle of nowhere. Not nowhere, but like the ghetto. You're living in the slums. The bougie part. Anyway, you're just living in a show spot. It's not exactly luscious, No palm trees here, bro. And the Wawa garbage, bro. Like so much industrialized commerce crap they try to push on you in these parts. Like you gotta work 40 hours a week. No, if I don't want to, I won't. What's it to you, dude? Like I said, I'm a bird. I have to observe my flight path. What do you want me to wake my hours for? It's my problem. I don't want to make mad hours. I just want to work my ends meet and do my thing, beat my meat. It's my fault. But beat my meat is not the word, but just pound my meat or eat my meat in a protein shake or whatever. Or just pound my meat in general, punch a meat punching bag or whatever. Do things in my free time, like record deer or whatever. Or just enjoy walking in nature, taking a breath and catching some Z's, meditating and living life. If you live life, but you don't live it to work, do you? You live it to make a living. But many people don't make the same as you and they're working more. Or many people work less and they make more. So what's it to you? How many hours I work? It's not up to you to decide my future for me. That's what I told my parents. They hate me for that. They're like, oh, how could you tell me you don't want to be a this or that? Oh, and noise pollution. Let's just leave it at that. Bye-bye.